Hello, this is Ryan with Deepwood Handcraft. As you'll notice pretty quick, I'm sick at the moment. Along with my wife and 2 kids, we all have this head cold thing going on. It kind of sucks, but we're making it. But anyway, got a soldier on anyway. So I figured I'd bring this video real quick. I've showed this bag once before, but it's after talking to the customer and kind of pitching some ideas around, we did a couple of things different with it. And so I'll show you guys without further ado what we've done here. So if you'll remember from the other video, this saw sheath was hanging from these loops, and this axe sheath was hanging from these loops, but we didn't really like how low it was laying down past the bottom of the bag, and so kind of went back to the table a little bit, brainstormed a little bit, and this is what we came up with. So if you see the saw sheath, that's on there, doesn't have any room for whipping around at all. It rides right along the side of the bag. I don't have anything in this bag right now, everything's just hanging off the sides of it and the front of it. But you can take this off there without too much effort, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Another thing we did was this is completely detachable with this dangler setup. And then that can be taken off there also. But it's got its own separate, so if you decide you want to hang it from your backpack or hang it up a camp or something. So that fits in there nice and snug. So I just put this stuff on here to show some examples of what could be hung off of these loops. And on this one I've got a 550 paracord bracelet, bit of jute twine, and this fire steel with a striker. I got this fire steel from Alan Ainsworth at Howling Dingo. It's kangaroo bone. This thing is just sweet, I love it. Made by Alan Ainsworth at Howling Dingo. Not every day you see a kangaroo bone fire steel in Alaska. So I thought that was pretty cool. But just to show some stuff that you could be hanging off this bag. Not to say I would carry it exactly this way, but this is kind of a nice everything in one bundle. On this one I've just got a neck knife tied up on there. It's got an extra fire steel on it, small blade. Good for all kinds of stuff. Flying horse knives. And then just as an example also, I've got a big knife hanging from this, just to show that this stuff does hang. And of course after you get to camp you could take that off and wear it around on your belt, but when you're walking around it's nice to kind of have that there. It's just like it would be if you were carrying it on your belt. So that I probably would carry that like that actually. And so on this side we'll take a look at the axe. Didn't like the way that was just hanging so far. I mean, this one in the back, obviously you know I gotta have a choice because it's so long, but this one we didn't like the way it was hanging, so I put a D-ring on the back of the strap here. And this is really the best place to put the D-ring. You don't really want to put it on this front one because you might have some slack depending on what season it is and how you're wearing your gear or whatever, so I like put these in the back. And this comes with its own little detachable dangler. And that comes off of there. And the way these things are set up is, I'll just go ahead and take this off so you get a good look. This might look a little complicated. It's not. It's pretty simple. You just grab it where the knot is and pull the slack out if you want to loosen it up. Then that becomes plenty loose. Be able to pull that out of there. It's kind of important that you make sure you kind of do that in the right order. You got this little ramp off the back here that makes it good for sliding in and out. And so without that lace, this could ride just like that if you're cool with that. You could also put your belt through those belt loops, carry that off of there. Further back, however you wanted to do it. Ride with that on your belt and attach your bag to your belt. And then you could use this part for whatever you wanted to, or just tighten it down. Otherwise, this gives this a good place to ride if you don't want it attached to your belt. And the way you tighten this down is you just grab this slack here at the knot and pull it towards you. And I kind of like to put this slack in there and then pull it tight. Looks like I lost a knot. So you can wear it tight to the bag if you want, or you can wear it tight hanging down here and attached to your belt, or take it off there altogether and put it somewhere else. All kinds of different things you could be hanging from here. This is a Gransfors Scandinavian Forest Axe, just for size reference. So if you were carrying it with this setup here, before you even put anything in the bag, got your Hudson Bay tobacco tin fire kit there with the flint and steel in it, tinder tube, and then some extra jute twine, fire steel, paracord, saw, hatchet, axe, long blade, small blade. With this setup, I would carry one of my canteen kits. It's got the cup in the stove and the canteen with it. And then you got a whole bunch of bases covered, and then you can put some more essentials on the inside of this bag. You still got plenty of room. Anyway, I just wanted to show the versatility, and we kind of ramped it up here on this side of things. Came up with some more options to add some even more versatility. Just to show that. It's a T-Rex by Paul Moore. Custom caribou antler scales. Forced patina with raspberries and blueberries. Really happy with the way this turned out, and I got a bunch of ideas for stuff in the future coming from this way of thinking about things. Anyway, that's it. Going to try to get some rest. It's kind of difficult with sick kids and everything that's got to be done around the house, but we're feeling a bit better now, so that's it for me. Have a good day.